All right, what's up, guys? I'm Bryce.
And I'm Rob.
And we are real time today. We got season 1, episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire. This one's called After the Phantoms of Your Former Self. Last episode, obviously, the pilot, the first episode of this show. It was pretty crazy getting to see, like, them set the tone with these vampires. Like, obviously, we've seen, this is like I think our third vampire thing we've watched on the channel so far. And I feel like they do set the tone pretty early with like how aggressive, how gory the vampires are, and it might have been the most gory so far, honestly, that we've seen, just based off of what Lestat was doing to people. Didn't seem like he gave a crap about maybe being caught, but also they were like, oh, there's a fever that drains all the blood in your body. It was a different time, I guess, so like anything seemed possible. But yeah, he already killed 2 priests. He killed Miss Lily, potentially killed Louis's brother Paul. Might have killed that dude in the street that was trying to pull him back at the funeral. I don't know, dude. He was just going after everyone. And he, like they said, he's the devil. I do agree he is the devil, but for this show, it was pretty fun to watch him do his thing. And he's a pretty interesting character. I feel like we're going to learn a lot more about his history and what he's gone through. But yeah, definitely a strong start to this show.
Yeah, I'm expecting us to just see like what Louis and Lestat are up to now as like this new vampire duo. Like Lestat asked him to be his companion. Seemingly Louis agreed to do that, and I'm sure now that Louis is a vampire, he's probably got a whole bunch of new feelings and new cravings and desires, so probably gonna want to fulfill those. I'm also guessing that he's like probably not gonna see his family, at least for a while, if not ever again, because like he emphasized that he didn't go to his brother's wake and everything, and he didn't want to face his mother's shame because it seemed like she was kind of blaming him for the death of Paul. She had this idea in her head that he said something to Paul that led him to end his own life, but that was not the case. We know that. It'll just be interesting to see what Louis does with these new abilities that he's probably acquired. We don't know if he's going to have all the same powers as Lestat. Lestat could very well be like a special case vampire or something. No idea, but if Louis does have all those same abilities, I'll be very interested to see what he uses them for.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it though before we get into this episode. If you guys are excited for these Interview with the Vampire reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We have our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk, all of our social medias, and the address to our P.O. Box. But yeah, let's get into it. Season 1, episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire, After the Phantoms of Your Former Self. Let's go.
Did you always work for him?
Please, have a seat.
Sign an NDA? I mean, is it only work, or are you and he...
I serve a god.
Oh, whoa.
It is my honor to serve.
A god?
What do we got going on here, Louis?
7.
You're a god now?
How many courses...
Course 7? Whoa. What are they doing over on his side?
No idea.
Okay, that
Blood
makes
bags?
sense.
Ajo blanco. Bread, crushed almonds, garlic, olive oil, salt. A garnish of green grapes. And AB negative. Fresh from the farm.
From the farm.
Nice. A blood farm.
Bliss was merely a stage in my transformation. Pain followed.
Oh.
A seizing and unrelenting pain.
Damn.
Through which I would pass.
Doesn't look like a good experience.
Conveniently located graveyard nearby, so. We live off the blood of the living. The blood of the deceased, and it'll suck you right down into death.
Wow. Interesting.
Can't drink the blood of the dead.
Louis.
Is he good now?
I think so.
Past the bad part?
Oh no.
As if I'd walked my entire life as a dead man, and now, dead, could finally receive the secrets of existence.
you were fucking loaded.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aperitivo. Hints of iron, rather plain otherwise. A pair of oak-aged Cabernet.
He's literally like
Skin.
speaking about people as if they're like a fine wine.
Yeah. Everybody has their own flavor. This one's got iron. This one doesn't.
I see him.
I want the sailor.
I was a baby bird in Lestat's nest, not yet ready to hunt, but desperate to feed.
So I'm taking my daughter.
I don't like that he drinks it with a spoon, bro. That's weird. It's like it's a soup.
Daddy, why is that horse walking so funny? Why is his back all crumpled up like that? I tell him, honey wants to work.
He's not feeling this, dude.
Go ahead and take that. Might come in handy.
So I am talking about gas-powered, open-geared.
This dude's fucked.
Yeah. I mean, Lestat is just covered in blood.
Is he?
Look at his wrist.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
You, on your sleeve.
Whenever you're ready, Louis.
Didn't wait.
I knew it. I knew it.
Ah.
The neck. How's the neck, Louis? No, you don't bite the blood. You suck it. Yes, that's better. Good.
Well, Louis is a predator now.
I gotta collect money from the cribs.
I have all the money we need. Breathe.
I have to go see Grace and Paul.
Oh dear.
You ain't fucking hear me!
Oh.
You're going to find that very difficult.
What?
Why is he talking about?
Oh, sun.
Oh no, the sun.
Oh, dude, look how it comes off. It's
It's like ash. He's just like coming ash.
Mm.
The sun gives life to everything but us. I should have told you that.
Yeah, you should have, dude. That should have been one of the first things.
Perfect setting for a vampire home. A vampire romance.
Oh, he's got a little coffin.
Have a rest.
For how long?
I got in that coffin on my own free will. In the quiet dark. We were equals.
White master, black student, but equal in the quiet.
He's a jackass sometimes.
Is this the primary tool one walks away with after downloading your internet class?
What's he got there? Is it moving?
Rabbit three ways and Volpe's repelling, or repel sandwash.
Oh. I don't like it.
Why does it have to be alive? I guess they can't drink dead blood.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Daniel. You contemplate the life of the rabbit before you cut it? Or do you simply cut?
Oh. Oh, dude.
Our book must be a warning as much as anything.
Is that what they're doing? They're making a book?
Maybe. An interview for something.
These are nightmares I'm having to start, not dreams.
Oh, that's the dude. He broke his arm.
Yeah.
New gaming house you're fixing on for the alderman. I want to manage it. I'm good with people.
He's lying, you know.
And figure him a bean counter.
No, he wants the job so he can steal from you.
And you know that because you got in his head just now.
Vampires can read minds, mon cher.
Wow.
So he can too.
You gonna sit on that skill for how long? Wait, I saw a little flash just now of his house.
Yes. You'll see as your powers grow, you can see their thoughts like a one-reeler
What?
almost. They'll
That's so cool.
You're not one of them anymore, fledgling. You chase after phantoms of your former self.
Ah, name drop.
You remember Lestat?
Madame de Pontelac, all the kindness for the invitation.
I don't remember inviting him, but please, take your overdressed self and have a fun time.
Ooh. Dunked on you, Lestat.
Move half a mile away. Don't come see your family for half a season.
It's a half mile both ways, Mama.
Separate that.
His fingernails done. And the glasses. Some fashion, certain men like him do, Lord.
Our doc says I gotta wear them from now forward.
Oh, she didn't say it. You read her mind.
Yep.
You see my alligator, man? See my lost it by the punch bowl. Wait.
Pregnant. 2 heartbeats.
Oh my. You making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
Who told me?
It was
Tell by the look on your face. And
The look on your face, okay.
only twins.
You a fool, Dr. No. Look at me, Louie. Take them glasses off and look at your baby's
Those eyes are different.
Your eyes. Like a church window.
Same eyes, same me.
Different you. Better you, I'd say.
What do you like say to explain your eyes? They're yellow now.
These balconies have to be decorative only. Building codes allow those for residents, not for business.
Well, that's only if you call it a pocket.
What are you calling it?
Fire escape.
That's smart.
That's clever, my boy. It's very clever.
Right.
Well, you really do have a mind inside that head of yours, don't you?
I know something.
Backhanded compliment.
It's the Alderman's name going out there. So every detail has to shout exclusivity.
Yeah, bright and industrious, huh?
Dude, what the fuck? Kill him.
Kill him.
Now, I must say I had my doubts, but
Punch through his
you really have
head.
earned your 15%.
15%, bro. That's crazy. Oh, jeez.
Just dude speaks in microaggressions.
It's got worse and worse and worse and worse with every sentence.
It was the call and response of my entire life. I had let them talk to me like that so long, I stopped hearing it. I have powers now and decades of rage to process, and it was both random and unfortunate the man picked that night.
Oh.
Have been the next man.
Here we go. Yeah, kill him.
This was what you think disrespected me. How did he do that? He told me I did a good job.
You are a library of confusion.
This was an important man in town. The police will be looking for this man, Fledgling.
That's why we got this piece here.
You need to show restraint, Fledgling.
You need to stop
Fledgling.
using that word right now, because it sounded a little like slave. Well, that's what it fucking sound like.
Fuck you.
Even vampire boyfriends have their beef sometimes.
I don't like sleeping angry.
We need to squash this before we go to bed.
Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
How can I say no to you?
He's got a soft spot for Louis.
Well, I do not see the clause in this paperwork wherein I continue to eat, drink, and fornicate on the house.
Well, I really want to know how common, like how many vampires there are.
I feel like they're the only 2 in town. I want to.
In town, maybe, yeah, but there's got to be more.
I opened the doors to anyone with money to burn. I paid the staff better, paid the band better, all the while helping those who had been with me down the block to better themselves. It was everything I had ever wanted or wished for, and it doubled nicely as a revolving door of prey.
About 5 years late. So how long are you in town for?
Yeah, I'm just
From 1912 to 1917,
What's it called now?
I made a mountain of money. Enough to
Something
retire
Hall.
and be
Yeah.
buried like a pharaoh.
Wow, they really. Oh, Azalea Hall.
I named him Benjamin. Benny. Did you even meet the twins?
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Man. I look that old to you.
So I think we just did a 5-year time jump.
Yeah, and he's not getting any older.
He's the quiet one, this one.
Aww. Bro. Bro.
Are you kidding?
It's been 5 years.
All right, here it is. Still warm.
Come on, you can hold yourself back.
Okay, let me just see what the heck's going on.
Take the baby. I swear to God, if he does anything.
I no longer kill. My last victim was in the year 2000.
Some Y2K disagreement?
I want.
Dude, no way he hurt that baby. What?
Did you eat the baby?
I sit here, a master of my instincts.
Mm-hmm. And what about the others out there?
Did he?
2 questions. Did you eat the baby? And is the pandemic the opening they've been waiting for?
Pandemic?
He is avoiding the question, bro. He is avoiding it.
A brute in Madagascar called it the Great Conversion.
The Great Conversion? Well, good luck with that, because most people I know like to play a little ball in the afternoon, or maybe...
He's gonna eat this dude.
Eternal life.
Did you eat the baby?
Or the Arab youth whose family were wiped
you
from
eat the
existence
baby?
by a Western drone. No, I'm sure you're right. Hello, Damek.
Hey. You like Dubai? Go to Kite Beach. It's good. Kites.
Just making small talk while you're getting eaten by a vampire.
As I was saying, I no longer kill.
You might have a drinking problem.
Rashid?
Jesus.
The
baby.
He didn't need it. There's no way. He just left, hopefully.
I was ready to tear into it. I'm never gonna get control over it.
I hate that they cry blood.
I knew friendly Louis. Shit, stole me in the incinerator and make another one.
What a waste that would be. I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin.
He's the first one?
As stubborn, as unaccommodating, as maddening,
It's all like trash to
as
me.
loving, as dedicated, as thoughtful, as imperfectly perfect as you've become.
Is that how you interpreted it? That he's the first person he's turned?
I thought he meant like, you don't have a twin as in like all his traits and stuff. Like he's one of a kind.
Maybe.
He's the perfect person for him.
We'll just have to settle for Rome coming to us.
Another opera.
An acquaintance of his, and I saw the premiere at the Salvando do 73 years ago, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
I almost ate my nephew to stop.
You definitely did almost eat him.
I have a private box, and I had tuxedos made. I've been neglectful of our romance.
We did what we always did to avoid conflicts there. I performed as his valet.
Oh, so are we in France now?
I guess.
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear above all else, and that is loneliness. The void, stretching out for decades at a time. We must stay together and take precaution and never part.
They definitely do part.
How many of us are out there?
Here we go.
I want to know this.
Not many, I'm afraid. Maybe 100.
There isn't a whole lot.
101.
And music. That was where Lestat separated man from food. Music pierced his damned soul.
Lestat's got a thing for musicians. If you're a musician, he doesn't go after you.
To be kind, he did not live in the Sopranos' vocal stratosphere.
He was pissed. This dude's ruining it.
And Lestat was unamused.
I don't understand how someone like that can make it onto a stage.
Yeah. He's like, he just was bad at singing, so I had to kill him. He ruined my opera.
What is he doing?
It didn't help matters that the majority of the audience didn't seem to notice. And so Lestat...
He's gonna lose his mind.
The curtain fell like a guillotine, and Lestat leapt in.
He killed this man.
This poor soul was someone's son, someone's brother, and he was to be butchered for what?
Because he couldn't sing.
He sat the tenor down.
He goes, alright, this is how you do it, man.
Lestat removed a lifetime of confidence, of joy.
This dude just broke this man down completely. And then killed him, I'm assuming.
Sottorondo prematuramente il nostro povero Domenico Gaetano Maria. E come faccio io a sapere tutto ciò? Ero nel suo salato quando l'ha scritta.
Oh!
So no more of your sound can pollute this world.
Why do you do this, Lestat?
I enjoy it.
Well, I don't. You don't have to humiliate him. Well, I don't say that you have to enjoy it! Embrace what you are! You are a killer, Louis!
Doesn't want to be, and he hasn't been since 2000, so how is he gonna end up there?
He had cut the man tenderly so that he could not call for help, but also so that his death was slow.
Oh my gosh.
If you listen to me, if you finally submit to your nature, you will be filled, Louis, with all the life you can hold.
And I'll say it for a third time, and no more. He had a way about...
He's gonna convince him to really turn.
Very much under his power. We would drain the tenor for hours.
How did he escape from Lestat?
Lestat, completely enthralled. Myself.
They definitely about to go on a crazy rampage together.
Lestat was wrong. I was never going to be a natural, a fumbling, despondent killer, a botched vampire.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see pretty much Louis after his transformation, like kind of how it went. And I feel like it's a pretty common thing in the vampire shows that like you really cannot control it for a while. And that was definitely the case here. I mean, probably better than I expected, but he definitely...
He still feels guilt and empathy, you can tell. Where Lestat doesn't.
But he let loose on that one dude that was trying to work with him at the gambling house. That was not good at all. But I mean, they just are disposing of people, and it seems to be going pretty unnoticed. But we did get a pretty big time jump this episode. We got a 5-year time jump. He purchased that one very popular, I don't know what the term is exactly, but the Azalea Hall now. It was fair play, something like that. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of this episode was like him adjusting to this life. But as much as like he's definitely doing what vampires do, he still does like seem kind of uncomfortable with Lestat and like what he's doing. Like even there at the end when they were like feeding on that dude, he was like, I just kind of was doing it for him. I didn't want to be here right now. And I feel like that's gonna be a common thing going forward, is like that dude has a way with his words, but like he is not. He said, I'm a botched vampire. Like I'm not supposed to be one. And I kind of believe that.
Yeah, that definitely stuck with me too whenever he pointed out that like he feels like he's lesser than Lestat, or like not like a total, he's not the same type of vampire that Lestat is. And I definitely agree. I'm really just, I want to see, I know it's going to take some time, but I want to see what led Louis to stop killing in the year 2000, because that's some new information we got this episode, that he is no longer a killer. So that means that he hasn't killed anybody in like 20 something years in present day whenever he's getting interviewed. So I mean, we know that he eventually does become like pretty under control with all that stuff, and has more respect for human life, but I feel like things have to get worse before they get better, especially when you're a vampire. But I'm very excited to see like how Louis ends up where he is currently, but I know that at some point he's gonna have to remove himself from Lestat's hooks, his talons that he's got in Louis right now, because at the end of the day, Louis is just Lestat's prey. Like, he was just someone that Lestat hunted and wanted, and is now low-key still controlling. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing Louis break free from Lestat. Even though Lestat is a good villain, I think he's an entertaining character to watch on the show, even though he super evil. Definitely an evil dude.
Alright guys, that is it there for this episode. If you guys have been enjoying these interview with the vampire reactions, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our links in the description. We got our Patreon, our Discord, our second channel, A-Talk, all of our social medias, and the address to our P.O. Box. We'll catch you guys next time for Season 1, Episode 3 of Interview with the Vampire. Peace out.